in this game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. To the air, it's Marshall. Got the back over the middle. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure. Caught, and he's got room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, and you could tell he was locked in. And plays are meant to go to certain guys, but sometimes you got to get back, you got to read the defense, and make a different decision if they play the right defense. And right there, that was one of those times.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Quick give. It's Payne. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking downfield, it's Craig. Look out! And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Scott. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Straight ahead, it's Payne. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Wants to go up top on second down. Left side is Squire, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in the game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Powers inside. just threw behind his pad. Touchdown, TCU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Out wide right, it's Cox. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Keeps it, looking for the edge. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender, and they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing.
Makes the grab in their space. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football, tackle, and don't give up the big plays.
Headed to the edge, it's Edwards. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football. But this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
Pulls it on the option. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. If he crashes down hard inside to take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Finds his big tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And even though they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last 3rd down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide left, it's Edwards. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the first down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the fourth quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. On the run, fires downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had to be aggressive. You're down multiple scores. You needed to make something happen right now. You had to be aggressive. I think you had to go for it on that 4th down. Now, obviously, the game's looking like it might get out of hand.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. A quick pass to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Lucky to get it off.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. At the 45, on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. He's got it! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
It's first down from the 11. Back to throw, it's Marshall. Extending the play. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, gonna throw it. Got enough space. Touchdown, Kansas. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Number 29, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Throws to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Second and long here. To the air. It's Craig. Fires left. Makes a connection. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking for the edge. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jayhawks have exhausted their complement of timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
Let's go. Now we got ourselves a ball game. This one looked like it was almost over. In the 2-minute situation, get a few first downs, walk out of here with a W. No, sir. Defense forces the turnover. Offense, it's your turn.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Fires on the move. And he gets it away.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Long way to go on second down. Drops back. It's Marshall. Finds his target. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a 1st down here. Nice job by the quarterback, making the pass, getting the 1st down.
And the Jayhawks with the 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. They're all over it. And it's a sack.